Hey guys, I've gotten a bunch of messages recently asking about hiking boot recommendations. Um, and I have actually two different pair that I wear, like a winter weather one and a summer weather one. And since we're out in winter weather, I'm gonna tell you about this one. It's Lem's brand. I'm a big fan of theirs. This is a barefoot boot, which if you're not familiar with barefoot shoes, has like zero drop sole, and wide toe box so that your feet can like do the natural spread that they're made to do. I've been wearing barefoot shoes for like a decade. I mean, that's pretty much all I wear. But Lems is a really great brand if you're transitioning or into barefoot shoes or interested in trying them out, because they offer all that like good flexibility, lightweight, wide toe box stuff, but they've got a little bit of a meatier, more cushioned sole, which gives you a little bit more support to kind of get used to that more natural feel of your foot. Anyway, this boot has great tread. It's waterproof. You can see the little waterproof tag there. It does a pretty good job of keeping my feet dry. I have been in some like deeper, wetter snow, and I've worn these all day, and my feet were a little damp by the end of it. Most of the snow here we get's pretty powdery and dry, and it does a really great job with those. Or even like muddy hikes. I've had these in some really great muddy hikes, and my feet stayed completely dry. This is their Outlander boot. It's considered a 3-season boot, but I am going to tell you that these are so warm that I pretty much can't wear them if it's above freezing. My feet just get too hot. So I have a different pair. I'll do another video and tell you about that one. It's a little bit warmer, but these keep my feet toasty, 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 like almost too toasty sometimes. So if you do a lot of cold weather hiking, you're going to be out and about in the cold weather, or you have like especially cold feet, I do recommend these specifically, but Lems does offer other options too that are made for warmer weather. What I will say, maybe one complaint I have about these is the shoelaces are lacking. I have to double knot them, and still usually like at least once on a hike I have to stop and tighten them back up. I could switch those out. That's not a big deal for me, but for such a great boot, it is kind of a bummer that I do have to stop and tighten them up a bit. Another weird thing that happens sometimes when I wear these boots, especially if I'm hiking in leggings, which I do often, or joggers, anything that like doesn't cover where the pant doesn't cover the top of the boot, gravel and stuff gets like stuck. I don't know if it's just because these are so grippy, gets kind of stuck in the grips of it and like kicked up into the back of the boot. And so I get little pieces of gravel that sometimes I have to stop and dig out. Again, it's not like a constant thing. I've worn these, I wear these on like 2, 3, 4 mile little day exercise hikes, and then I also have worn these on like all day hikes, and maybe like 2 or 3 times in a day I have to stop and dig out a rock, which again can be kind of annoying. I don't really know how they could fix that, but it does happen with these particular boots for some reason, is maybe my only complaint about them. I'm going to put the link if you want to check these out directly, or some of the other boots that they have to offer, and then I'll do another video later on telling you about my warm weather gear and what I like about my other pair as well. So thanks for following along. Get outside, get some hikes in, enjoy this beautiful sunshine that we've got going today. Thanks.